Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Ready On, and today we're gonna be doing like one of these story time videos. And this one is a pretty cool story time, in my opinion. So this all takes place in 7th grade. So I was 13 back then, and back when I was 13, I was like super horny, bro. Like I was like a mad simp, alright. I was desperate and shit. So, I just needed a girl, until one day, I've been asking out so many people, they've all said no, until this one girl said yes. And it may be good, but what ends up happening over time ain't good, and I'd say it's partially my fault. But anyways, without further ado, let's begin. So, the relationship starts, for the first month, it goes great, we be chilling, I'd be at her house, she'd be at my house, just have fun, we'd watch Netflix and shit, and yeah, just, chill and have a great time, until, a month later, when, she pulls up to my crib, and then, she pretty much just, like, one time just asked me, like, to make out with her and shit. Like, she was like, hey, we should go make out and all that shit. So I was like, fuck it. Because, who wouldn't say no to that? So, like, we were making out and shit. Until the next day, she told me that, I apparently forced her to do it, like, on text. She said, why would you, like, force me to make out with you? You know that shit's sexual harassment, all that shit. And I didn't say anything to that. I was just thinking in my brain, she must be tripping. Because she asked for it. And I don't know why I'm being, like, persuaded as this shit. So, I ended up telling her, I said, hey, you asked for it. I didn't force you. I didn't even ask you for that shit. And we start arguing and shit over and over until I ended the argument saying something I should have never said. I called her a thought. Now, I know I shouldn't have called her a thought. I was like in middle school. Obviously, middle school relationships aren't the best. But I kind of had a reason to, since she would falsely accuse me of, like, quote unquote sexual harassment, even though she asked for it. So, that one word, thought, she got so mad that this bitch snitched on me. I'd be going the next day to the counselor. The motherfucking counselor. And, she was asking me, oh, did you call her a thought? Did you, force her to make out with you? Did you force her, so, like, did you commit sexual harassment to, this one girl? I'm not gonna say her name for the sake of this video. And, I'm just looking all confused, and I'm like, did she really just tell all that to the counselor? And I had to talk in this one room for about, like, 30 minutes. And, like, she got away with it. I ended up convincing her that I didn't do it. I'm not like that, and I explained her everything, and she was like, alright, I'll let you go. But, I'm not gonna say her name, but that one girl, she got away with it, like, she didn't get shit. But, I shouldn't be too worried about that, because, I ain't no snitch, so I shouldn't be worried about that. And I swear to God, that, all because I called her a thought, this happened. And I had a reason to call her a thought. So, days go by, like, the relationship started becoming toxic. And I was like, I had enough of this girl. So I decided to break up with her. Because, yeah. But I didn't break up with her right away. I just took a break. And then A week later, we came back, and this time she didn't snitch. It was all good. We went back to chilling, watching Netflix. We did end up making out again after a while, because then eventually I trusted her, and she didn't snitch on me. That's great. So, until one other thing happened that, isn't as worse as snitching, but still, like, why would she do this? She cheated on me. I was walking, you know, I was about to pull up to her crib, and once I pulled up to her crib, you know, I was just gonna see her and all that stuff and chill, until there was another guy in there. Now, one thing that came up to my mind was like, oh, he could be just a friend, or it could be just her cousin. But I mean, it couldn't have been of her cousin because he looks completely different from her. So I'm like, alright, maybe he's just a friend. So I'm alright with it, until she pulled up to me and said alright, I'm go. She'll be like outside for a little while and just like wait here and all that stuff. I just need to go get something. Now, as she's about to get something, she walks out, alright, and then apparently like 3 minutes later, the dude walks out. So they're probably just either one, just gonna hang out with him, or two, she's probably cheating on me. And so I didn't think about it too much until about 5 minutes later. She didn't come back, so I thought it was really suspicious. So I went outside, and to my eyes, what did I find? They were making out. Like, I saw that shit with my own eyes. Like, thank God they didn't see me till came back, and I told her, like, why were you making out with this dude? I thought we trusted each other for a little while, and like I ended up getting like so pissed at her that I was like, all right, I'm done. Like, I'm out of here. And then yeah, I was out. I haven't seen her ever since, until about a year later. She would like regularly talk to me, like saying like she's sorry, and I mean, yeah, I do forgive her now, since it's been a long time, and plus that was middle school, and middle school relationships aren't the best, but I'm not going back with her. I'm never going back with her. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this story time. And moral of the story is don't cheat, and especially do not snitch on someone you're into and make false accusations, because that's just messed up. Uh, anyways, peace out. Talk all that shit, and I give you purple nurple. Your cousin gave me Slurpee, and then I fucked her in all her holes because she's a whore. I jerk off the porno when I'm bored. When I nut, my dick gets sore, especially the skin that's 4.